News alert. So Strive announced that 2.0 is going to have news. The new character and version 2.0 trailer will be revealed during Arc World Tour Finals, and it's going to be like brand new changes to the game, changes to the system, reworks for some characters is the kind of stuff they talked about. For me, I'm pretty curious about the scope of this update because 2.0 sounds big. What are you doing to the game, and how long do you plan to support it to justify renaming it to 2.0? How many people are even working on this game? Like, they have Tokon, they're working on Grand Blue still, probably working on a new Guilty Gear game at some point, question mark. They're working on Damon and Baby or whatever. They're working on all kinds of other stuff over at Arxis. 2.0, I assume, is to hold people over until they inevitably make a new Gear game. That's not going to be soon, right? Because their big splash right now is Tokon. How big of an update this is going to be, we'll have to see. Yeah, this game is really popular. One thing about Strive is that regardless of all the people who bitch about it, in terms of like people who are like, I don't play Strive because I used to love Guilty Gear and they ruined it. Like, Strive is insanely popular. The entrance numbers at events are really high. The player base online is very consistent, very successful, particularly for how small of an IP it is. This game is not new. It's much older than Street Fighter 6 and Tekken, yet its player base is still really consistent, especially when you compare it to like its peers and like a lot of other modern outings. Like, the game is pretty complicated relative to like a lot of the other titles that have come out. Like, it still has motion inputs, it has lots of hard routing and like lots of specific kind of defensive OSs. It's pretty difficult at a high level. That being said, its predecessors are dense mechanical games. So I love Strive. I think the game's dope. What they're going to do with it next, I'm just so curious about. I think almost every big streamer I know, whenever we do Street Fighter slams, is like, yeah, this game is pretty cool, but I want to try that Guilty Gear game. That game looks insane. Guilty Gear slam guy vindicated. I mean, I would do a Strive slam if a lot of people are interested for 2.0. More likely, whenever a new Guilty Gear game comes out would make sense, but like if 2.0 is banging, then like, why not? There's a lot of stuff happening this month in general. Like, if you just look at the calendar, right? This game is going to be playable at Arc World Tour Finals in 2 weeks. Also, Alex's release on the 17th.
Now, here are some details on Outfit 4.
Oh, Elena, smile, Ed, smile. It's probably like, Ed is popular, so.
I'm ready to go.
Bring the heat.
Oh, okay. Are they more summer outfits?
We gon' crank it up. Get back, baby. Smash shot.
This outfit's cool.
Factual and magical.
This is a cool outfit.
Elena.
Jumbo.
It's time to party.
This looks like, it's kind of like a mix of the outfit she had in the other game, right? Because she had like the zebra top on her, on like the other outfit she had in Street Fighter 4. I'm pretty sure, right? 2 outfits though. We waited all the time for 2 outfits. Like last summer they released the Street Fighter summer outfits, right? More summer outfits are coming now, 8 months out. It was like Evo last year, right? Other thing is, they made a really cool post today on the 2XKO socials that was basically like, it's okay to suck, but here's how you like make yourself matter and also cheer yourself up and work through the progress of sucking to get better. And then they posted this. This is the big one. Target acquired. I don't know if that means that there's a chance this is going to shift or not, I assume. But they're targeting March 10th, which is this upcoming Tuesday, for a patch. And assumedly this is the patch where they take some hits at Yasuo Echo and then make some changes to some of the other characters in anticipation of Akali's release. And then also, I don't know if you guys saw, but the titles are live for Street Fighter. These are the titles specifically for the people who won the Sajam Slam. So there's 5 of these titles out there, and the regular title you can get by just booting up the games. It says Slam Fan, and then this is what the banner looks like. I'm biased, obviously, but I think it looks dope. Okay, last thing. New Invincible versus character again. This is all from the show though, right? A clone character is cool, by the way. I think characters like this in fighting games are fun. I mean, Krillin kind of had this in Dragon Ball, right? Where he could like, he did the after image like trick, but like this is a cool archetype for a fighting game character. Yeah, Chizuru has that too, that's true. Like this kind of archetype is like cool. Just being able to send out clones. She is way cooler than Krillin, Chizuru, now that you mention it, but Krillin's cool. But like being Canadian, even the tackles. Oh, fuck. She needs a palm though. The Ganajin is like the coolest looking super in the game to me. Like, just not in terms of visuals, but like the idea of it, being able to loop shit is just so. Oh my god. Oh my, she's beating his ass. Yeah, she looks cool. I think she's one of the coolest looking characters. They're just beating your ass in the quote retweets. That's how it goes. There's actual image of like that guy who tweeted like Tongs killing the FGC right here. Actual footage. Who is this? Oh, it's this guy. I've seen this guy before. It's the guy Aaron Paul didn't want to voice anymore. He just went and did dispatch instead. Jesse! Oh, different Mark outfit. Invincible reversal. Bro, the way he walks up on him. Is he the last one? I don't know if they revealed everybody or not. I'd have to look. Like, all of the big supers in this game are so violent, and they're really, a lot of them are really funny, I think, which is important. I heard someone talking the other day about how flooded the versus game market is. It's funny how it's literally not flooded. The only versus game out is like 2XKO really that's come out in the last like 7 years or something, and then now all of them are coming out back to back to back. It's Hunter x Hunter 2XKO, Invincible versus Marvel Tokon, but really like it's just like 2XKO. And a lot of people don't even want to play that game, so it's going to be this game or Tokon. It's really not a super saturated market. I would imagine that's partially why there's so many versus games popping up. 3D games are kind of like that too, new DOA and new Virtua Fighter. I'm pretty excited to try this game. I wasn't that interested in a lot of the roster in the beta. I thought the game was like kind of weird, but pretty fun. I don't know how to describe it. I was like confused, but interested. You know, when you like have some kind of food that's like really fancy and you're like, I am too stupid to enjoy this maybe. Like there's a lot of weird taste going on, but I think I like it. That's kind of like where I was at. I don't think that my issues are even issues that they care to address, in the sense that like, I think the purpose of this game is that combos are really snappy and short unless you want to engage with like the breaker system and like that kind of a 50-50 thing. I think that's their idea. I think that it's cool that they like did a test where like lots of things were unfinished too, and they just let people do that shit, and then they're like, we'll fix it later. Like it was cool to just let the game be wild and then be like, this is what the game is. I mean, there's a lot of characters that they could add because they're missing quite a few, particularly like big villains. I assume that Conquest like has to be in the game in the same way that Street Fighter has like Akuma as DLC, Heihachi DLC, and Tekken. Like you make Conquest DLC because it's like, come on, you know.